This space was created as a shopping center in the early 1960s. A typical food-anchored shopping center, really ahead of its time. It was a gathering spot. But by the late 90s, early 2000s, some of the major tenants had moved out further. 2015 to 2017, a group came in here and was going to buy it. And the city had the wisdom and the wherewithal to purchase the property through the Downtown Development Authority.
Roswell Inc. has been a fantastic resource and partner for us throughout the project from the very beginning, introducing us to the local community, the local businesses, helping to problem solve. They're just a great resource, a great advocate for the city of Roswell and for all businesses.
This is something big that didn't pre-exist. There isn't another one of these here. And so having the vision and the support from the city and having a voice on our behalf with the city really has been integral to our success.
They put energy back into this opportunity of a lifetime for downtown Roswell. So in here again, we're going to have retail and restaurant.
This will be the plaza, and then of course above all the retail, above the activity is the office up above.
What Armada has designed here is a place that people will come out and sit outside. They'll enjoy the outside dining.
We're 2 blocks from the lively activity on Canton Street, and then so close to downtown Roswell in the municipal building.
Now, one of the things with this whole area is you got a lot of open space. People on Canton Street stay 111 minutes on the average stay. And what we want to create is that here, if not more, so that people will stay here, and this will be a gathering and a focal point for the community. Plenty of parking, obviously.
What you'll find at Southern Post is really very unique to Roswell. We've got a mixed-use development plan.
These are the lofts, part of the apartments.
We have a residential component.
This will be the clubhouse for the residents.
That also has some very unique townhomes.
It's very welcoming, and it complements City Walk.
And a few loft-style units.
The whole mural run along the back, and then of course you have the cabanas on the side here. Outdoor grilling. You can just have your own party up here.
On the commercial space, bringing the office tenants over 90,000 feet of office.
This is the 4 floors that Vestas has taken.
Correct.
Our new corporate citizen in Roswell, we're very excited about. And then retail again on the bottom.
Underneath of them.
That's wonderful.
And then for the retail space, we have a very good mix.
Sweat House is the leader in contrast therapy, which is exposure to heat and cold. And this is going to be our first full contrast therapy studio. We were looking for retail space in this area. You have a lot of older buildings, properties that don't have very good parking. Southern Post really brought that all together, and that's why we're here.
Guarana is a down and dirty Neapolitan restaurant where it's every single recipe comes from my mother. Tons of food hitting the table, lots of wine, everybody having fun. It's supposed to feel like there's a party going on at all times. Almost 9 years ago, came to visit Atlanta, and my brother-in-law was already living here, and he took us to Roswell. And from that moment forward, my wife and I were like, if we move here, we're gonna live in Roswell. And finally, Southern Post came, and we were like, we're in 1,000%.
Yes, very exciting.
We knew it was going to be a special place that offices would want to bring their businesses to, and residents would want to be part of the community and live here.
We've really covered the full spectrum for both residential and retail activity.
This project itself is a nod to the history that Roswell brings and bringing it into the future and marrying those two together.
It's a new look that is combined with an old look. But what we see is people want to be in a central area. They want to be able to gather. And this is one of those opportunities in downtown Roswell that we just haven't had in the past. And here today, we've got it.
When people come to Southern Post as patrons or as customers, they're going to pull in, the ease of the parking garage, see the vastness of the office buildings, see the open air space, and just say, wow, this is pretty awesome. I want to see what's here. And then when they leave, the next thing they're going to be thinking about is the next trip back.
This is what will bring and drive redevelopment and economic development in the whole downtown corridor. The redevelopment is about bringing something back to an area and replenishing those resources. Southern Post is bringing back to downtown Roswell that vibrancy that once was here in the 1960s. It's what we needed for downtown.